The all-party delegation led by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has met the Vice President of Guyana, Bharat Jagdeo, amidst their visit to the nation. Tharoor hailed the meeting as phenomenal, stating they made their position regarding Pakistan very clear. The Guyana Vice President has also hailed the meeting and reaffirmed Guyana's stance against terror, saying Guyana unequivocally stands with India.
It was a phenomenal meeting. You know that I actually called him Mr. President because he was president for 12 years before his current role of vice president. He's also the Secretary General of the ruling party and somebody who has been to India very, very many times and a good friend of the nation. He showed a tremendous amount of understanding for our position on the current events with our neighbor. But equally, we had a much broader ranging conversation about Guyana's development and the scope for India to be part of this narrative. There's a tremendous expansion taking place. Guyana, as you know, has discovered a lot of oil and gas, and with that there's tremendous infrastructural changes happening, everything from highway construction to reforming the banking sector.
So it was an excellent visit, and I assured the delegation that Guyana stands unequivocally with India. We are against terrorism, and we believe that all those who perpetrate terroristic acts must be brought to justice. So it was an excellent visit, and we are happy that the delegation came.
Brian Thomas is live with us on this big story. Brian, the Indian delegation meeting the Guyana Vice President, how productive was the meeting?
Well, clearly, Uday, this all-party parliamentary delegation that is led by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor met with Guyana's Vice President Bharat Jagdeo as part of their ongoing diplomatic outreach. Speaking after the meeting, also Shashi Tharoor described the engagement as phenomenal, praising Vice President Jagdeo as a true friend of India who demonstrated a tremendous amount of understanding for the position on the current situation and the neighbor itself, even Pakistan rather. Even Shashi Tharoor also added that the conversation extended well beyond current geopolitics, covering Guyana's diplomatic and development trajectory and expanding opportunities for India to contribute meaningful to the country's growth story. Clearly, also, when you see the bite also of Vice President Jagdeo, he said in turn called the meeting excellent and reiterated Guyana's strong support for India and said he rather assured that the delegation that Guyana stands unequivocally with India, and he says that he opposes terrorism in all its form, and he rather firmly, and not just him, but the entire nation itself, Guyana, firmly believes that those who engage in or support terror activities with terrorists must be, held accountable. And this also meeting underscored the strengthening of bilateral ties and the shared commitment to global peace and security. Clearly, there.
Brian, where will the delegation be traveling to next?